Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing.
Hits one! He scores! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Thuram. Oh, well played, well played.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's found a way through Rummenigge! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
So just a few minutes in, and already a lead that looks unassailable. Oh, it's come loose. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Beckham to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Eto'o is there, and he can get that clear. Good running, strong and purposeful. Plays a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Casemiro. Now it's Eto'o.
Kagawa really added the width there thanks to it.
It's Kagawa! A whisker away from making it 4.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And he shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. He's looking to set free a runner. And the shot! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out. Rummenigge! Brought out the best in the keeper.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, good spread. And here's Drogba. And here's Eto'o. He's got to be in here.
Xavi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Costa Curta. Eto. Quick look, then plays it in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Out to the left it goes. Beckham gets over and intercepts. It's a promising run he's making on the right. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. No way through there. Eto. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And here's Kagawa. Great chance! And that's wide.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. And he was alert to it. Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time. Casemiro. Ball played for Xavi. Looking for the runner. Rummenigge. And the finish! And they can counter here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be
Xavi.
3 minutes added time.
Fiddles it through. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end.
And the half-time whistle goes. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
So off we go once more. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nicely weighted ball. Eto. Oh, that's fabulous. Lovely feet. Interesting ball. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Eto. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, again, there's no way through. Over to the left, back into the middle. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, good-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Played back in. Oh, good take in a good area. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. Drogba. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's surging through. Little doubt, that is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Goes in for the header! This time, surely! Xavi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. He'll know exactly where he wants to put it. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bayern Munich playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. The referee's awarded a free kick. Quickly taken. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. He could be in here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Now it's Eto'o.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chance to finish. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi in with the challenge. And that's really well manoeuvred.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that is masterful defending. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been cut out, well played. Now then, the ball's come loose. There's the hit! And it's in! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has another go! Turns and goes back. And he's on his way! And the counter is on. Into the last 5 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. He's through here. Now it's Eto'o. Rummenigge. Oh, he's great hit! It's in! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi's cross has a go! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Driven forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. What a throw in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Del Piero! Tries to get it clear. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Shevchenko. Vieira.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Lovely bit of skill. Got a shot away. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He'll try from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Shevchenko. Drogba. And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he cuts out the supply. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, just skips past his man. Messi really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Yellow or red? It is red. Ukraine are down to 10 men. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
But it's Thuram, now it's Messi. Bale. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Shevchenko! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Nedved. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Moved on forwards. And here's Shevchenko. And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 17, Didier Drogba. Coming on the field.
Here's the start of the second half.
Number 19.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now it's Owen. That's a sharp pass. Messi has created one goal already. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Some good persistent defending here. And here's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Spread out to the left. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Hullet. Nedved. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Del Piero. And he was quick to react. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Del Piero. He's looking to set free a runner. And here's a chance. What a save from Peter Schmeichel. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a sweet ball, that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Roberto Carlos. Pullet wins the duel this time. He won't be happy with that one. Forwards and with intent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble.
And the shot! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, quality ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Hullet. He is through here. He's got plenty of space out wide. There's the hit. It's a goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Baggio unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Messi. Shot a goal! Half an hour gone in the second half. That's a sharp pass. That is a great bullet!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Hullet. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a good run down the left. Foot in. Vieira calmly anticipates.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He's gone forward. And that is a little chance to finish. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Ukraine. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 26.
Thuram can get it clear.
Coming on the field.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 13. Griezmann.
Pullet kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, can he get onto this? Good running, strong and purposeful.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Can he get it through? And that's really well manoeuvred. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he said his...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Shevchenko! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Eto'o. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. Pull it. And it's Eto'o. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And he's had a hit! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Zaire Emery. Roberto Baggio. Pass somewhat off target. Works it forward. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away, and here's Eto'o, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Hernandez. It's Pedri. David Villa. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now that looks a decent ball. There's the hit! And again! And more, and more, and more! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. So that's got things underway. Ribery, and he's intervened well there, looking for the run, and here's the chance to counter. Shevchenko, and the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary. And the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Puyol works it forward. Can he get it through? Looking for the runner. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Hullet puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Shevchenko, brilliantly cut out. Ribery. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Hullet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's nedved. Can he finish? It's in! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Bruno Guimaraes makes the interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a sweet ball, that. And the pass is intercepted. Done delicately. Nedved. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. No way he was going to let him past. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really...
Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Header! In for the pieces! Ribery. And it's Vieira. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played out towards the right wing. Good running, strong and purposeful. Always caught him in or out. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Can he finish?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's played forward. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eto'o. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
He's had a shot! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Spread it left.
They've been...
And the half-time whistle goes. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game. And the shots! They've scored! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Costa Curta. Puyol cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes to Marquinhos. Cafu. And Amrabat. He's got the shot away! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Italy grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And Torres! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nedved. And here's Shevchenko. Eto'o. Great position here. Nedved! It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Guimaraes attempts a clearance. Italy have the chance to go the other way. And nicely intercepted. Cannavaro. Chance here to counter. Pull it. Nicely weighted ball. That's headed upfield. Nedved. Nedved will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now this could be a chance. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Pullet is standing over this one. Pullet! And somehow he kept it out. Ribery. And it's Eto. Italy needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pullet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good-looking ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ribery looking understandably energised after his goal. Marquinhos. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He has found a way through. There's the hit! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Shevchenko. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great chance here from position A1. He's had a hit! No mistake! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Cannavaro. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! So, what can they make of this? Messi.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nedved. Oh, this is a terrific run. He's had it taken off him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Eto. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you just... And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rummenigge. Decent hit! He's got away with one there.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Maradona. Well read, nice interception. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rummenigge, Robson, and that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge. Now it's Nedved. Big chance! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? And he's following up! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Shapes to shoot! He has done it!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Spain get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Maradona. Robson. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he's been caught napping. Keeper sees it all the way.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Eto'o. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Eto'o! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Can he finish? It's in! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion.
Heads it! He scores! That is his ton, and does he not know it? What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Great chance! Yes! And he is just ripping it up. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's nedved. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Eto'o. Driving forward. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Maradona is in a really good position out wide. Oh, the shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic
chance! He's got a goal! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 9, Neymar.
That gets things going for the second half.
El dorsal 20.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Owen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Adams, not the most accurate pass. Bale. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Off the post! It's in! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! Neymar duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Bale. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Owen, and Owen! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
It's their second corner of the game. Real chance! No mistake! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Nedved wins the duel this time. Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And he's got the beating of his man. White did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Owen. He might be in here. He's one-on-one. He's had a shot. It's a goal. And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. He's had a hit. And that has flown over.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 24.
Spain making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Stood up well to him there. Foot in. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Neymar. Neymar! And it's Maradona. Maradona. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Rummenigge, and he's found, and the shot! They've done it! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
How many? Just how many?
Será sustituido por el dorsal
Spain
13.
grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Baggio. Baggio powering forward here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Owen. Owen running with the ball. And Owen! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Modric.
Habrá 6
Maradona.
minutos de descuento.
Rummenigge. Too much on it, and that's the keepers. And they can counter here. Now it's Bale. Owen. Owen ploughing through the middle. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Costa Curta has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his trouble. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rudiger gets it away. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Deftly done. Oh, delightful ball. And he's intervened well there. Deftly away. Pullet getting this one clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Adams clears.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Great hit! Goal! Galatasaray! First blood drawn. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. Rijkaard makes the interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. And here's Eto. And they've got rid. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Nicely aimed pass. Gently done. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played back in. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Aim forwards.
Galatasaray have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pull it. It's a throw-in. Costa Curta. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Nunez, and the finish! Goal! Two to the good. They have breathing space. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bale joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that's an excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Could move up a gear here. No, no way through there. And that has been clubbed away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Nedved. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Face to face. Decent hit! He scores! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. And another try! Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Well, he did so well to adjust himself, Peter. It was just a question of the amount of control he managed to get on it.
This possibly the last play of the half. There's the header! Cleared without complication. A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Shevchenko.
And the second half gets underway.
Eto.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Looking for the runner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way. Dixon.
Bullet really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Bullet. Now it's Owen. And here's Nunez. Fiddles it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
The attendance
Now it's
for this
Bale.
match was
And it's Owen.
29,830.
And here's Baggio.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cannavaro tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Van Basten. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Roberto Baggio.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he can clear it away. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And that is expertly dealt with. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And he's heaved it away. And that's really well manoeuvred. Van Basten. Nunez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's a good run down the left.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He won't be happy with that one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's a sharp little ball here. And it's Owen. And the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Owen. Is there any support? He might not need it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Goes forward.
There will be 1 minute.
That has been
time.
knocked clear. Bale. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim...